Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special edition of a new segment we got going on here in Shootaround Sessions podcast. We call it the Quick Run. You know, when you want to get a quick run in with your mans, you know what I mean? You do the thing. So, me, Tawasi C here with...
Hey, my man Randy B, what's going on with you guys? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are we doing?
We rocking, man. So, we want to talk about the play-in tournament. It just finished last night. We had... Who made it in? I can't remember. I mean,
Orlando,
Phoenix made it in. Orlando,
Phoenix.
yeah.
Yep.
We had a couple teams make it in. How you feeling about this 2026 play-in tournament as a whole?
Right now, I'm wiping my face because I'm wiping pie off my face. You couldn't tell me that Orlando Magic was gonna completely destroy Charlotte last night. They completely destroyed it. I had to question, like, do I even know what's going on? Like, from how they played the night before, 2 nights before, to how they played last night. Look, good for them. They can come in here and be again, you have these teams that come in that can be disruptors. If they play like that, if Paolo Banchero can step up, he's a dangerous player, and they can do some things. I said it at the beginning of the season. Go back and watch the early episodes.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I mean, I agree with you. I think the Magics, I feel like they had the injury bug all year. They were touted to be a very dangerous team. And like you said in the earlier episodes, Paolo is a monster. I don't know why he didn't step up in a lot of games this season. I don't know what's going on with him, but they basically bullied the Charlotte Hornets last night. Bullied them. And it was crazy. I mean, I feel like LaMelo Ball did not show up, so we see what he really is, and we see the bad basketball he plays. And I do feel like if Bam Adebayo was in that first playing game, it would have been a Florida showdown, and that's what it should have been, a Florida showdown. But I feel like the right team won. We could look at the West. Steph Curry, he didn't make it. He kind of flopped too. He went about, I think, 4 for like 17 or something like that. Had a really, really bad game. How you feeling about it out west?
Out west, it's crazy because in the last episode I was gonna bring up the Suns and saying if the Suns didn't make it into the playoffs, where does Devin Booker sit right now? Like, what you know what I mean? At what point as Devin Booker are you like, all right, this obviously isn't working? They also had KD the last time, didn't work. They've been switching around. They got a good, nice young cast, but is it working out? But they got an extra life, bang bang. So let's see where it goes. With regards to Golden State, I don't know. I don't know if this was the last run. I don't know.
Interesting.
Steve Kerr was talking about, hey, he's gonna see where he's at. He hasn't made any decisions about the future, X, Y, and Z. So I don't know if this is the last run.
So let me ask you a question, and that leads to this question. If you were the GM of the Golden State Warriors, are you breaking up this team?
No.
No, you're not breaking it up.
They got a brand new stadium. They got tickets to sell. I'm trying to do whatever I need to do to keep Steph Curry in the team, and obviously Draymond Green is his bro for life. So to keep them two in the team, all right. And again, Jimmy Butler wasn't here. Jimmy Butler is out, so they've earned the right for at least one more go at it with a fully healthy team and just adding more pieces to that core right there.
I feel like I agree with you on that one because we saw some flashes in this little run that they had, and like you said, no Jimmy Butler. I feel like even though they all are aging superstars, I feel like you put that team together, they still scrappy, they still dogs, and I would never, ever, ever count out Steph Curry. I would never, ever bet against that man. Never. Even if he ain't show up last night, even if he had a rough one, I would never bet against Steph Curry. I think that is crazy. So they keep that together, give it one more run. If it don't work out next year, then you try to blow it up.
Yep.
Or you still keep the core, you still keep Draymond and Steph, and you let those guys retire as Golden State Warriors because they basically saved that franchise,
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like I said, Steph Curry bought them that stadium. So you do whatever you got to do to keep him happy and keep him competitive.
Okay, so we got to ask this. How you feeling about the Magic, because we got it wrong our last episode. We'll admit it. We got it wrong.
We got it wrong. Pie in my face. Listen.
Both of our faces like, bam.
Bam. Wow.
How you feeling about Orlando and Detroit in the first round? You think Detroit could pull out at least 2 games out of them? Not Detroit. You feel like Orlando could pull out a couple games?
As of right now, no. I don't. 2 games, 1 game possibly. 1 game if they get punched in the mouth hard enough, possibly. 2 games, I don't know. But again, you see what happens when we make these. You see what happens when we make these predictions, and then it's totally crazy.
So we don't gamble.
Yeah, that's what exactly. No, but Detroit is still the powerhouse, and like I said, the Magic had to play to get into the playoffs. I don't see them being a threat to Detroit at all.
Okay, what are we thinking out west? How we looking SGA versus the Phoenix Suns? How we feeling about OKC and the Phoenix Suns?
Same thing.
Same thing.
The champs from last year, they got the formula. Phoenix, again, had to scratch and claw to get into the playoffs. Again, I don't see them being a threat at all.
Okay. Well, I got to talk to you about this. We got to end the show on this note. How are we feeling about the play-in tournament as a whole? Because this year, I feel like basically all the 7s and 8s went in. I feel like it's basically pointless. You're having these games playing like the first couple nights were entertaining. It was some competitive basketball, but they're not counting the stats, and the teams are getting in. Like, I feel like you're taking away from the regular season. Tell me what you're thinking about with the play-in tournament as a whole.
Just logistically, is it necessary? No, not really. Is it more of a gimmick thing? Yeah, it is. But just like you stated, it's fun. I don't know. It's fun. Extra layers of, I guess you want to call it forced competition when it comes to basketball. It's fun. I love to see teams scrap and play for their lives. Throughout the 82 games, you do see a lot of teams just coasting along, just trying to get to the end of the season. I love to see basketball where there is something on the line. So, is it necessary? No. It should have always been the first 8 for each conference and get in. But is it fun to watch? Absolutely.
No, I think it's fun. From a money perspective, we seeing financially what it does for the NBA. You saw, like you said, Amazon Prime, they owe a lot of people $5 back for that game on Tuesday night.
Ridiculous.
But you see mega powerhouses like Amazon coming in, bidding for the NBA. It's a bidding war. You got it on all these different networks. I personally feel like from a business standpoint, the play-in makes sense. I've always hated it from a basketball standpoint because you're basically killing off like the season. You got these guys 9-10. They're 9-10 for a reason. It's 12.
Unnecessary.
Yeah, it's unnecessary. It's really unnecessary. Especially when you're getting games like last night that's being done by more than like the Charlotte game. They got smoked from the first quarter. I text you. I said, man, I think they could come back, but I don't know, man. Like, I want to see competitive basketball. It is a layer of competitiveness to it, like you said. I know it's going to keep going. We're not going to stop it because the money is the money. But, again, let's just make it more competitive. Let's have those for all the games be competitive. I want them at least ending going down to the wire. I feel like Tuesday, I'm not going to call rigged. I'm not, because you can't rig basketball. I don't think you can rig basketball and not going shot for shot, the amazing shots that these guys make. But I just be feeling like, man, make the regular season mean more. Make it mean more. Make that playoff race mean more. Make that push mean more. And quit the gimmicks. Like the what's that tournament they have? The Cup. Even though Knicks won the Cup, we love the Cup. Cup don't mean nothing.
That doesn't mean anything.
Add some playoff implications to the Cup. Like,
that's what you need to do.
That's what could happen. Something like NBA. If you're listening to this, trust me, me and Randy, very long time fans. Most of our life, we can give y'all some good advice. Just let us know what it do, man. So, any thoughts on this playoffs? We going in. Playoffs start today. We getting it rocking. We got Knicks playing. Are you feeling Knicks? Well, we talked about that the other day, but how we really feeling? All the 16 teams is locked. How we really feeling? Are we predicting or are we waiting to see?
We are. Well, I'm definitely waiting to see. I'm excited. I'm excited about I'm excited about everything that's going on. It's playoff season. Playoff season is the best season. I don't care when it comes. I'm sorry. NBA playoff season to me is the most exciting thing, bigger than MLB. For me, bigger than NFL. It's just great games over and over and over. My only disappointment, which I didn't realize until I looked at the schedule today, is that Prime still got a bunch of these games. I thought Prime was just doing the playing, man. Come on now.
Randy got beef with Amazon, man. He
I got
pull up
beef
to the
with Amazon.
headquarters.
Like, come on now. How many games they bought?
I'm telling you, bro. It's a buyout war, but that's going to do it for today for this quick run edition of Shootaround Sessions podcast with me, Tawasi C, and my man
Randy B, you know how we do it.
Look out for more of these quick runs because playoff season, best time of year. We're trying to keep this thing going, and we're going to give y'all updates on a weekly and probably daily basis. Make sure y'all still locked in with us on Twitter. On Instagram, on TikTok. We love the Discord on TikTok.
Oh, we love it. I'm gonna continue saying crazy stuff for y'all to comment on.
That's a fact. But until the next one, go Knicks, Knicks in 5. We'll catch you. We out of here. Peace.